Welcome to another bite-sized teachable moment training tape for football officials. And in this edition, we'll have a look at a couple of pointers for referees. And I found a couple of clips here. We'll start with this one, and it'll be a pass, but we'll have a look at the referee, and you'll notice that he keeps his eyes on the quarterback and what's going on in the backfield, even as the ball flies out of his field of vision, because he's got people worrying about what's going to happen with the ball. So his focus is and should be in the backfield still to rule on roughing the passer or any other extracurricular activity on or against the quarterback or by the lineman. And it's not until the ball is clearly done that the referee shifts his focus down the field. So very well executed by the referee in this. The second one is an iron cross mechanic. Now you'll notice the referee here winds his clock right now. It's very important if you want to be able to do the iron cross mechanic correctly, is that you wind the clock first. You don't want to end up in a situation where you are in the iron cross and then you have to wind the clock. All of a sudden you're caught there with your arms out, and it ends up looking bad if you then have to wind the clock. And obviously you can't have a substitution infraction or the play clock running down if you haven't blown in the ball yet. So make sure you wind the clock while you're looking at substitutions. And here he comes, the receiver up here, and the referee immediately goes into an iron cross, which, as we all know, moves the umpire. Here he comes. The umpire moves up to the ball. Now, how long you want to hold that iron cross signal? Well, the rule book isn't specific. It says give the defense time to adjust or match up. So basically, the defense has to have time to figure out what kind of a substitution is it. Is it a receiver going out and fullback coming in? What kind of a situation are we dealing with? So that takes a couple of seconds. And then the defense has to have a couple of seconds to realize or to figure out what kind of substitution they want to make. So 3, 4, 5 seconds, depending on the substitution and how far they have to run and how long it takes before you can actually see what's going on from the defensive side of the ball. So in this case, nothing is happening by the defense, and the referee can take his arms down and push off the umpire. Now, obviously, 3, 4 seconds might be a rule of thumb, but that's just for the defense to start the substitution. Obviously, then they have to have time to finish it if they go in normal speed. Naturally, if they linger, then all of a sudden the onus is on them to finish up. But in this is actually a pretty good situation. Here comes the iron cross, the substitution. The umpire comes up. Defense is not doing anything. Okay, we can take down our arms, get the umpire out, and we're ready to go. So that's actually a very good example of how to work the iron cross mechanic. And that was it for this edition. So as always, thank you for watching.